Sylvester and Dinah rode just outside of town, near a foothill. He watched as she rode her horse and knew her bottom would be sore from all the jumping in the saddle she was doing. "Dinah, you got to lean forward a little and hold the horse with your knees, so you don't hop up and down on the saddle. When you get the feel of the horse under you, you relax with that rhythm," he told her. She tried to do as he instructed, but still was bouncing up and down. "I'm doing something wrong," she said. "No, you just need practice, that's all." There was a spot up against one of the foothills to the west of Golden City, which was perfect for shooting practice. Sylvester set up bottles for her. Kyle, the bartender at the saloon, had given him a couple of saddlebags full of them. He set the bottles up along the fence a few feet apart from one another. He had her start close, then moved her farther back as she progressed. She wasn't too bad with the rifle, seeming to be more comfortable with it. But with the pistol, she couldn't hit the bottle when it was right in front of her. "We'll keep practicing," he said. "I'll set up some more bottles." "Well, look at you in those breeches." A sinister voice came from behind. Sylvester pulled his gun. Dinah had fear in her eyes. "You better get out of here, Godsell," Sylvester said. "The sheriff is looking for you." "Yes, I know he is," Israel said. He pulled his gun and before Sylvester could think, shot him in the gut. Sylvester fell to the ground, the sharp burning pain driving into his gut and down his legs. He watched, crumpled over in pain, as Israel jumped off his horse and grabbed Dinah. She kicked and screamed and punched at him, trying to hit him on the head with her pistol. But he was a big man, and she wasn't very strong. Sylvester pulled his gun out from under him and shot. Israel went down, hauling Dinah with him. "You little fucker," he yelled, holding his leg. "Get out of here, Sylvester. Get to town and get some help," Dinah yelled. She ran toward her horse, but Israel was up and chasing her as if he didn't have a bullet in his leg. Sylvester shot again, but the pain from his bullet wound was making him dizzy, and he was bleeding bad. He tried to shoot again and missed, scaring her horse away. Israel got up on his horse with Dinah in his lap and rode off. Sylvester could see she was still fighting, but she had dropped her pistol on the ground when they fell. With all his strength, he pulled himself onto his horse, feeling the wound rip as he did so, and rode back toward town. Darius, Vance, and Gray Wolf had just returned to town and were unloading the horses at the livery when Sylvester came riding in like a madman. Darius noticed he was bleeding, and when Sylvester saw them, he stopped the horse, then leaned forward and fell to the ground. The two men saw he was shot in the gut. "Who did this to you, Sylvester?" Vance asked. "Israel. He's got Dinah." "I'm sorry." Vance and Darius carried him to the doctor who cleared off a table for them to lay him on. After he examined the wound, he said, "If I can get it out, he'll be all right. He wasn't hitting any major organs, but he's ripped up bad. I'll have to do a lot of stitching inside and out." "Do what you have to, Doc, but don't let him die," Darius said. "Sylvester, which way did Israel go with Dinah?" "He went east," he said, then passed out. "I'm gonna need some help," Doc Hawkins said. "I'll send Amanda over," Vance said. "But we have to go after Israel before he hurts Dinah."